Hi, hello everyone. My name is Olga and this is my first YouTube video. So I have decided to start this YouTube channel because I believe I have really lots of things to say, and my story, the story I'm building, it's really curious and interesting. So first of all, let me introduce myself a little bit. I'm an artist, and apart from that, I do actually many things. First of all, I love traveling, and I was born in Russia, but it has been 2 years. I live in Spain. So actually, as you see, the name of my channel is Nomad's Sketchbook. So I decided to join these two most important things about my life, which is traveling and art. So I will be talking mostly about these things, and I think it would be better to start with a little bit of my background, because after all, this is what formed me and what gave me the base to work with. So first of all, I have to say that I've always loved drawing, and I can't say as a kid I saw myself as an artist, but actually step by step I just kept doing it, and I started with a drawing studio as a kid. So maybe from 7 till 11 I just kept drawing for fun. And then one day my mom entered my room and she asked if I wanted to actually study drawing in a different manner. So she asked if I wanted to go to a drawing school, basically. So I had basic subjects like, I don't know, geography and literature mixed with art lessons, and I had lots of them. So after I spent, I guess, 4 or 5 years there at that school, I realized that I could actually do it in a professional way. And at that moment, I was living in Moscow, where I was born, so I studied there. And then I started thinking where to go after school. And it's my personal opinion, but I believe the best university of arts in Russia is in St. Petersburg, which is the Imperial Academy of Arts. And that became my obsession. I just loved the idea, and I decided to give it all and to prepare myself for the exams, which are considered extremely difficult, and everyone was telling me that it is almost impossible to enter the academy just after school, because many people spend years, even, can you imagine, years, trying to get ready for the exams. And they take additional courses and individual lessons. So I was really studying and preparing myself for that. I was drawing a lot, and I can't say it was easy, but I did it. So at the age of 18, I moved to St. Petersburg, where I started studying at the Imperial Academy of Arts. And I studied the Faculty of Art Conservation and Restoration. What it means? Basically, it means studying not only drawing and painting, but also technical science, and it was more about actually very technical stuff that you will never learn as an artist. But it was also very useful because I learned things that helped me understand how basically the process of painting, what it consists of, and what is important to think about before you create any piece of art. So I hope in the future I will share some of those tips. And the cool thing about that experience was I met amazing people. I found really great friends in the academy. And as you can imagine, we all share the same interests. So that was really fun. But actually, there was a turning point where I realized that art conservation is not actually for me because it consumes a lot of time and you should be extremely dedicated to the subject to do it really well. And I respect this profession, and I believe it is very, very interesting to go deep into the details. And can you imagine, you can spend years working on one piece of art just to maintain it in proper condition. But at that moment, I just realized that, at least for now, I would love to do something more intense, I would say, with my life. So that was the moment when I decided to take a pause with restoration, and I started developing myself as a designer to use my skills not only in fine art, like painting and drawing and things like that, but also in something that can be applied in design or can be used in various aspects. So actually I also started working with different businesses and people who need this kind of services, design related services, and that was also a great experience which actually helped me step out of my comfort zone, and it also helped me a lot at the moment when I decided to go abroad. Because the next page of my book, the next chapter, is when I decided to move to Spain. And as you can imagine, it was a big step, and I knew zero Spanish. I didn't know a word, but I decided to move. And so it was 2 years ago when I moved from St. Petersburg to Spain. And since then, I can't say I was very consistent with drawing, but it has always been the part of my life that I enjoy the most. And I will show you further on how my style changed, how my colors changed, and there were really many things I would love to talk about. So this video, it was just a brief introduction, and I hope I will be telling you lots of things in my future videos. So see you later!